Hi folks, Brad Baranowski here. I wanted to give you a brief overview of theories. This little screencast will help you with your Dropbox assignment. That's for the personality modules. Particularly, one of the questions is, does each of the theories that I'm assessing you on pass the satisfactory theory? So we'll talk a little bit about this. But first, let's answer what a theory is. And really, it's a set of related statements or generalizations that explain a number of circumstances or occurrences. Um, the best theories have a small number of statements that explain a wide array of generalizations. And our goal with theories, particularly in psychology, is to help us organize and predict information. So a theoretical explanation is tentative and not necessarily fully declarative because there's always more room for data or more data to retrieve. So as an example, Freud's psychoanalytic psychodynamic theory. Is it a good theory? How many generalizations exist? Does it help us organize and predict behavior? Let's take a look. If we try to compare all the different theories, they're not all equal. So if we confirm a theory, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's the best theory. So empirical confirmation, this is what we do with the scientific process. So, and particularly scientists, psychologists will differ on what is most important. And so what seems to be really helpful is using the satisfactory theory to help us understand this. And this is any theory that is above a certain threshold on most tested criteria. So this goes back to your empirical confirmation. Your tested criteria should be accepted. In addition to that, we should also look at some other factors that help us understand if it's a good or satisfactory theory. So we also decide on if a theory is good based on these four factors. And the first one is called parsimony. That again, the theory contains as few statements as possible, but it explains as many things as possible. That it's also extremely precise in a number of different ways, whether through mathematical equations or computer programs, or again, it meets the critical thinking standard of precision, that it's completely accurate, and that it's testable. A theory must be falsifiable, and if it can't, then it can't be disproven and therefore is not a good theory. It's actually the most important aspect because it needs to be disproven. And last, and what I think is also extremely important, is usability, or what I call utility. Thinking of theories as a function of utility. That we can use this and apply this in the real world and use it easily. So let's go back to Freud's theory. Is it parsimonious? Does it contain few statements? No. Is it precise? Not really. Does it, going back to the satisfactory theory, does it meet most of the threshold that it's assessing? That's debatable. That's debatable in the psychological field. Is it testable? Kind of not, because it's hard to measure. And is it useful? Again, there's debate on that, but arguably so from a therapeutic standpoint, absolutely not. Okay, some psychoanalysts still use this, but in my humble opinion, it does not necessarily meet um, the satisfactory theory. So that's a little bit of information to kind of help you with that assignment. So again, good luck with that, and I look forward to seeing what you come up with.